Greetings, everyone. Peace and love, blessings, peace and blessings. It's peace and blessings. I'm not going to belabor within the intro formalities. Um, Let me basically what I'm saying. Let me just get to the point with it. Um, Now, let me make sure my mic ain't covered up and make sure this thing is right. But this I feel goofy even talking about it, but it's such a large issue has somewhat arisen from it. This Drake and Kendrick Lamar and who else is in this shit? Well, I guess for the most part, the important principles of the day is Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar's his long awaited, well, in my mind, longer than necessary reply to Drake's last diss to him or whatever. And one thing that was similar, one point that came out that was also glaring when Rick Ross had made a diss track toward Drake. It was like, well, it was questions on how on his identity as I guess you may come on flat out and say as a black person, or some people they have the argument, well, it's not about race, and I mean, oh my God, it's quite amusing. You used to hearing it from in all my years of having debates and arguing, utilizing my time and energy to argue with white folks or whomever about white supremacy and racism. One of the things that you would all, racism, I'm just playing, and racism. One of the things that you would frequently hear them come about and talk, one of the catchphrase they would say, when it's something that because you're generally on the brunt end, the sharp end of the racism or the white supremacy. So you know what you feel, and you have a certain, I guess you could say, clairvoyance or psychic sixth sense about things that may be discriminatory, alienating, things that may be racist. The phrase I'm saying, they say I've read more than once, and I mean, I just laughed inside, just giggled inside, almost like a little schoolgirl. The statement they said, it, it it's not about race. It's more about the fact that he is taking advantage of the culture, and he doesn't know about the Black American experience. I okay, okay. Uh, so after how long this nigga been rapping? And well, he's a Canadian, but it's his father's nigga. His father's, I forget what band, the Graham, now was it Lakeside? One of them, he Larry Graham's brother, and you can't get no niggified than that from my ideology and my perspective. So it's like, well, now we're having arguments. The Rick Ross just flat out called the man white boy. Rick Ross, man. I understand Rick Ross wanted to be part of something. I guess he would also need to take deflection away from Meek Mills and Puff Daddy. Them was about a month or so before him and Meek had just done an album together. You don't even see him standing next to him when it comes to those accusations. That's my nigga, my nigga. Yeah, but yeah, don't let me get distracted away from you. But yeah, you see Rick Ross talking about everything else except once upon a time he was washing cars with car wash with Puff in front of one of them houses of Puff. But so Rick Ross just flat out called Drake a white boy, and he tried to be down, he trying to be thug, and I mean it's ironic coming from Rick Ross. How could Rick Ross, Officer Ricky? I mean, I guess maybe I might be dating myself age wise when I remember it distinctly how people first it was like, y'all know he a corrections officer, y'all know he correct. Now we would hear this in the comment section, things like that, but then all of a sudden the picture came out this nigga in a corrections uniform. And not only that, we go to the fact you think he claiming Big Meech, Larry Hoover, and I know the real Noriega, and they say I saw a recent interview with a bodyguard, and they said that as far as he know, and this bodyguard is from Chicago, heavy in Chicago. From as far as they know, that Rick Ross had to pay real consequences to that organization in regards to mentioning a certain name of such. But he says that Drake is playing. He playing thug. He ain't never been around guns. Woo. Okay, Ross. So that was there. Drake made fun of that's just that guy that he put the text message out with his mom allegedly, and between him and her. That's Drake. You had a BB. What was a nose job? I thought we was gonna get a nose job together, blah blah blah. And then Drake said, "No, that's just that guy that I made songs with being racist." And he took it to the chin, but then it's like, okay, now I said, and y'all, if anybody might watch any my video before, I said, if Kung Fu Kenny didn't come out with a response by a release date on Friday, is a L it'll be an L in my eyes. Because I mean, geez, you came with someone. Okay, it's like, okay. Well, first they say, well, Drake dissed him, so he finally came back at Drake. He came back at Drake hard. Drake better hurry up and respond. Drake better hurry. Drake. I think he waited till they came out with the second Metro and Future album where they kept dissing Drake on it, and he responded after that. So we still waiting on Kendrick. Kendrick finally comes out. He comes out with a rhyme, and I'm expecting, man, because this is, you got these West Coast niggas. Cause you say Tupac holler out the West Side. Tupac had hit him up. Ice Cube come from he represent the West Side. He had to know Vaseline, and not only that, he had this common sense and the bow down when you come out of town. And who else used to do that? The Game. We ain't gonna talk about the Game. The Game. We you not. So we waiting on Kendrick to come out with the heat, because Kendrick he got the West Coast on his back. Snoop even who Snoop is. I mean, I don't even know of New York, but yeah, whatever. That's enough. It's enough. MCA this they supposed to be known as coming out with with the straight to the point, the direct shit. So Kendrick Lamar puts out this long ass song with this subpar. I don't even know what. I mean, I guess he couldn't have got a beef from Dre or some Harry Fraud or somebody from out there with it has to be something that's I guess they say he's an artist. That's why y'all don't play that Mr. Morale album no more. I mean, I'm a Kendrick. I fuck with Kendrick. The last album I messed with Damn, but I used to play that the Pimp a Butterfly just about every day, riding the blue line to go to work when I worked at Motorola. But that's aside from the point. We wait all this time, and really you didn't. Why you even got to make this shit this long? I'm waiting to get to the end of it. Man, are you done? What do you even talk about? I hate you. I hate the way you do this. I hate this, and I hate you say nigger. Man, come on, B. And then it's like, this nigga been saying nigga forever, and it's like, well, so what? Is that your issue with it? But I don't even want to make this the point I'm trying to get to is like how we got two sects. I guess I don't want to say two sections, but I don't know if it's two sections at all. Maybe it's just me, and this is my mindset with it. What are y'all really trying to say? Y'all trying to say that that Drake ain't black enough, huh? Drake ain't black enough to make rap music. Meanwhile, y'all got some of y'all most famous black rappers, y'all so-called legends that sucking the snow off Eminem's whatever. That be riding Eminem, talking about Eminem the greatest of all time. Meanwhile, there's 1,000 other niggas that rap 50,000 miles an hour. But no, Drake ain't black enough to rap. Meanwhile, Drake, if you okay, we'll do this. We go to a club situation, and now we gonna make it hard. We gonna make it if we do a strip club set, and you got one DJ on one side, they got to do the Kendrick Lamar master mix, and you got a DJ on the other side, they got to do the Drake master mix, and you playing records for the strip club. You playing records to get motherfuckers moving around in a party mood, kicking it. Ain't nobody doing. Couldn't nobody do that record he put out. Ain't nobody trying to pull out a sorcerer's stone to decipher and decode all this. He got double entendres and triple entendres. Man, fuck. The average dumb rap listening nigga don't even know what the fuck an entendre is. Y'all, everybody want to be Jay-Z, and Jay-Z don't even want to be Jay-Z no more. But meanwhile, it's just, yeah, we have the black people, the black people. Oh, Drake, he's the coach. He's the coach of most legend. He out there, he making money. He's pretending to be this, that, the third man. I know by no means that out of all the rappers y'all hear on the radio, y'all don't believe that these young niggas is sliding on their ops and robbing and moving the type of work they claim to move in these little songs and shit. But no, Drake, how Kendrick, why he slayed him? Man, that shit get no rewind play. You got to play about 50, 11 times, then you understand. Oh, you just don't understand. You lack the ability and the intellectual acuity to understand what these bars mean. Don't forget, I took etymology in college. I have a very large vocabulary and but I don't even have to prove no shit because the mere fact that you would even have to use that as your argument, nigga. This is a rap battle. This is not a spelling bee. This is not the great debate, my nigga. Raps, just get on here and rap. We wanted you to come on with the little busting there. You came on with one of the hardest old school remade beats. Acknowledge me. Man, rapping on that beat is easier than a motherfucker, man. My ass ain't freestyled probably about 10, 15 years. I could probably bust a hot 16 on that shit. That's an easy ass beat to rhyme on. Why not stick with what works? Why not call Metro Boomin mad at Drake too? Why don't you call Metro Boomin for another instrumental? But now it's got to be an argument. Meanwhile, all y'all good high yellow friends is watching y'all have these discussions in the name of rap music. They somehow they had to feel just because they're light skinned, they're not black enough. Drake's light skinned, and even your biracial friends that you been hanging out with that probably had your back, that's been your nigga. You didn't call them your nigga, but now they can't say nigga because Drake should be able to say nigga. But yeah, man. Meanwhile, my gas up here. I saw gas up here $4.15. Going to the grocery store, it just be hurting to go down the aisles and just pick up shit that you need and see how much that shit costs, and then don't let you be like, well, fuck it. I'm constantly messing with, I'm certain ideology with credit where I'll utilize credit and just put money on it because I got money put up, so I can just play the credit game, stretch out credit game. But it's like, well, shoot, the way the interest rates is eating up your it's eating up the benefit of doing that. It's like you throwing money away because they extorting you out your money. But we talking about Drake though. We still, here it is about a whole damn month or so, and it's still this battle between Drake and Drake and the culture, and you got all these niggas that's coming out with these, you might say I'm saying I'm doing a dissertation discussing this shit, but it ain't even about these niggas rapping. It's about the response and the behavior and the mind state of the American nigga, the Black American, the African American, the Negro, the Black person in America, in this country. This is an election year. I guess this is why we ended up with Blue. This is why we ended up with Con Master Bag. This type of thinking right here, this type of inability to focus on things that are serious, and we take like Once again, like the guy Neely Fuller, my guy, and I don't know whether he's still here. I used to listen to his show. The man was already in his 90s the last time I was listening to him. But Neely Fuller say black people, they take silly things as serious, and serious things as silly. They'll make the most silliest asinine bullshit a damn near a college dissertation, um in front of shoot, I don't even know how to describe it. They'll make that something in which they had to place upon a pedestal as if the whole entire universe depended upon it. Meanwhile, it'd be something as serious as what you gonna do when AI come for you. We don't want to have them discussions. We don't want to have no discussion. Well, gee, why can't nobody? Why can't none of these so-called balling ass rap niggas buy big plots of land that might be suitable for farming, and then have some type of farming program where not only people could be able to learn farming skills, be able to make money by selling whatever produce that they produce that's organic, and not have to worry about well, this chicken from Walmart is getting stringy because I put vinegar on it. But I'm just talking. That's all. That's all I'm doing. I'm just talking. What's up? What up, E? Sister E? I'm on here just running my mouth per se about this Drake situation and how somehow it has affected the black the social and psychological identity of the black American is offended by the fact that Drake says nigga, and that he raps about stuff that the typical dumb nigga rap about, and who ain't necessarily done it in life, don't know nothing about doing it, just talking about somebody else who may or may not have done it. Focus, people. That's all I got to say, and that's all I really wanted to come on here and say. I'm sitting here with, basically I was about to lay down because I already ate, and I was bucket naked, so I put on a t-shirt. So I'm sitting here like Winnie the Pooh with a t-shirt on. Peace and love, y'all, man. Y'all funny with this Drake shit. Y'all hilarious with this Drake shit, man. I swear y'all is. It's not about race. I couldn't believe it. Peace and love, man.